The stand-up world, though, I mean, stand-up world is completely different because you're right in front of all these people and stuff like that. You're not really controlling anything. You can control the crowd maybe in some circumstances if you got them eaten out of your hands, but the crowds aren't always into it. Do you like stand-up more, or do you like making the videos?
Yeah, I mean, stand-up was how I got started, but I would always be like a storyteller doing voices and stuff like that, even when I first started. So naturally, I just got into doing characters, and then, my biggest inspirations were like the Robin Williams, the Eddie Murphys, the Jamie Foxx, John Leguizamo, and, when they would do all these characters from, everything. And so I always wanted to do that, but it was funny though, interesting, because like you said, like you guys first heard about me through Cholo Fit, and that's how a lot of people didn't even know I do stand up, and still to this day, and they're like, well, what is he gonna do live? Because sometimes YouTubers or whatever, you go see them and they'll just do like Q&As, or the people just want to meet them, and I'm like, no, I do stand up. So, but it was kind of interesting, like you said, Matt. It was like I would sometimes, because I go up there and I'll open for myself, like as regular Frankie, because I'll close, and people will be like, "Where's Creeper?" And I'm like, "Hey, let me calm down, all right? Don't worry, he's coming." Like, but then they would let me do my thing, and they'd be like, "Oh, he does do stand up," like. So I love doing the characters live too, and I love doing the stand up. But I would say, I don't know, man. That's a tough question for me. I love them both kind of equally, but there's definitely more like with the you can only go so many places and on so many nights, and not everybody can is scheduled or afford or whatever come to a show, and not that my shows are expensive, but
well, you also have to have time it down. If you showed up at a comedy club, you had something, you're going to get like a 15-minute set. I mean, if you're on a multiple bill, I mean, now you're a headliner. You're a headliner, so you get to kind of dictate you get to dictate your own time. But like, I mean, do you ever like pop into comedy clubs and see if you can get some stage time, maybe 5-10 minutes, do stuff like that?
Yeah. For like when I'm here in LA, like, I get booked all the time as just for doing my stand up, and my home club is the Hollywood Improv. And and the Laugh Factory and the Comedy Store are great places as well.
You ever do Steven's Steakhouse?
Oh, in Valencia?
Commerce? Yeah, is it City of Commerce? Is it City of Commerce?
Oh, you're talking about Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I've done so many shows, homie. I've done so many shows at Commerce Casino. Like,
yeah. I know a lot. Yeah, I know a lot of the Latino comedians. They always talk about Steven's Steakhouse in a lot of these places. So I had to get that in there. Thank you.
Rudy Moreno used to run a comedy night there. Yeah.
Icon, one of those legends right there.
So Frankie, thank you for this great, amazing interview, right? You have a show coming up here in Bakersfield, right? Kind of give us like some details of what can we expect from Frankie. Is he bringing out the whole cast that we talked about today, or is it just? Oh yeah,
man. I try to bring as much as I can. I can only change outfits so many times, but yeah, it's gonna be right there. Fox Theater, Bakersfield always shows mad love, man, and I can't wait. I think every Latino in Califas has family in Bakersfield, but I got family there too, and it's gonna be a good time. But yeah. I do the characters. I got a 4-piece band, and bring out the lowrider bike. A lot of energy, a lot of good times. I do my stand up, do some characters, and just rock the house, homie. Yeah,
it's like a high tech Aztec thing going on here, man.
Now
check this out. I like this.
I think the real question is, how many pairs of Cortezes over your career have you had to buy?
Oh man, I always buy 2 at a time, homie. 2 of the all black ones, 2 of the all white ones. My brother-in-law works at the Topanga Mall here in the Valley. When they get them in stock, because sometimes they're hard to find. When you get them in stock, boom, I just order up the link.
Why don't they just give you an endorsement?
What's that?
Why don't they give you an endorsement?
Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Nike? Yeah. But the pantuflas are what I go through more, homie. Oh, the corduroy slippers.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
You have to reinforce those things.
Right?
Yeah, a lot of Gorilla Glue, homie. Yeah.
Like you doing those squats in those videos and Cholo Fit with them on, right? Your feet don't be slipping and stuff, or no? You must have been practicing that for years.
Yeah, they kind of got to be broken in. They're slippery at first, but after you get out there a little bit, they break in. But then eventually they come apart, homie. You know what I mean?
It's going to be an amazing show. And if everybody wants to find out more about Frankie's career, you can go to frankiequinones.com. There's all kinds of information, a lot extended bio information and his extended tour schedule. But we want to make sure that everybody goes to the historic Bakersfield Fox Theater downtown, because things are opening up. And now the Fox Theater, everybody can go in and enjoy that beautiful theater with amazing comedy, an amazing show, lowrider bikes, a band, and Cholo Fit and the whole gang. And don't start yelling out character names. Frankie has guaranteed that everybody is going to be present, right, Frankie? Everybody's gonna be there, right? All
We'll
right.
be there.
Don't be yelling.
And like Matt said, we're going to be posting all on our Instagram and Facebook, Forge 103.9. So if you can't catch it on the radio show, just make sure to go to our socials and you'll be able to buy some tickets and get to this amazing show. Frankie, thank you so much. Do you have anything before we wrap up to say to Bakersfield or just like get them excited for the show?
Oh yeah, Bakersfield. I'm looking forward to getting out there, homie. I love the energy you guys bring, and let's do it. Let's kick it, homies.
All right.
That was perfect. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate your time.